I hope you all are doing great, class. So today is 14th of September 2021 and the day is Tuesday. Fine. So who will tell me what we have discussed yesterday? Last time हम लोगों ने क्या पढ़ा था? Yes, Abdul Rahman, you tell me. Very good. We have discussed, class, LCM by using prime factorization. When we have three numbers and we want to find LCM by prime factorization. Okay. So first of all, we will take one example on it to revise our concept. Okay. So I have 10, 15 and 25. 10, 15 and 25. If you look, class, we have three numbers. The first is 10, the second is 15 and the third is 25. Okay? So, we all know we will solve those three numbers by using prime factorization. So, what is prime factorization? As I told you, you have to think up, class, what is prime factorization. Ji Shumaima, you tell me. Very good. We have discussed, class, if prime factorization is simply finding which prime numbers are multiplied together to make its original number. Okay? हम ऐसे प्राइम नंबर्स को फाइंड आउट करते हैं जिनको हम मल्टीप्लाई करें तो हमारे पास वो ओरिजिनल नंबर आ जाए. फाइन. नाउ द फर्स्ट नंबर वी हैव व्हिच इज 10. I will draw first is 10, second is 15 and the third is 25. So class, if you look the first number which is 10, so which number I will take to multiply and to get 10? Yes, who will tell me? Taha, you tell me. Very good. If you look, class, we have 0 at the end which represent its unit place. So if you remember, we have discussed already. If the unit place ended with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8, we will simply start it from number 2. हम उसको किससे start करेंगे? Number 2 से. So I will do the same. Now 2, 5 times 10. ठीक है? Now class, what we have in the next? हमने तो इसको सिंपल में करना है. वी वॉन्ट 1 in the end, so what we will do? अब हम क्या करेंगे? जी, 5 is a prime number, so I will take 5 itself. Okay? 5 1 times 5 like this. Now class, we have another number which is 15. So if you look, we have 5 at its unit place. ऐसे ही है. So 5 is at unit place, which means, class, which means it is not divisible by 2. अब ये 2 से नहीं होता. ठीक है? Because for 2 we have 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 to justify or to represent at its unit place. अब यहाँ पे तो नहीं है. So we will take two numbers to add it because we will check divisibility rule for number 3. 1 plus 5 is 3. So it means the given number after adding the digits we have 3 which is divisible by 3. So I will take from 3. ठीक है? I will take the number which is 3. Now class, by how many times I will multiply 3 to get 15? मैं कितने times multiply करूंगी 3 को तो मेरे पास 15 आ जाएगा? Very good. 3 5 times. We have 5 times. 3 5 times. Now class, if you look, we have 5 in the end. So who will tell me what we will take the number to divisible by 5? G. Hanan. Very good. 5 is a prime number, so it is only divisible by itself. ठीक है, प्राइम नंबर है. सो प्राइम नंबर के लिए हमने दो कंडीशंस पढ़ी थी. वी हैव डिस्कस्ड टू कंडीशंस फॉर प्राइम नंबर्स. दैट इज प्राइम नंबर आर दोज नंबर्स व्हिच हैविंग टू फैक्टर्स. That is 1 and itself. Okay, so I will take 5 1 times 5. 5 1 times 5. Fine. Now class, let's move to the next, which is 25. If you look class, we have 5 at its unit place. So we will simply apply the rule of divisibility, which is 5. We have discussed divisibility rule for number 5 is if we have unit place 0 and 5. ठीक है, अगर हमारे पास यूनिट प्लेस पे 0 या 5 में से कोई नंबर आ जाएगा, देन वी विल सिंपली डिवाइडेड बाय 5. अब ये 2 के टेबल पे क्यों नहीं हो सकता? बिकॉज इट हैज़ यूनिट प्लेस विच रिप्रेजेंट्स 5, और हमें 2 के लिए क्या चाहिए होता है? व्हाट वी वांट फॉर 2. If you remember, we have discussed the rule of divisibility for 2 is the unit place ended with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. Okay? अब उसमें से तो कोई नंबर नहीं है. So we will started from number 5 because we have discussed divisibility rule for number 5 is if the unit place ended with 0 and 5, we will simply divide it by 5. Okay? Now I will take 5 times. Now, by how many times I will multiply to get 25? Very good. 5 times. Fine. Now 5 is a prime number. I will take 5 1 times. Now class, in next step I will write all the numbers 10, 15 and 25. I will multiply the numbers which are common in it. In 10 we have 2 into 5. जब हम प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन निकालते हैं, then we will write in multiplication form. The next number, which is 15. So the common factors in it is 3 into 5. I will write 3 into 5. Fine. In the end class, we have in 25 is 5 into 5. So to find LCM by prime factorization, we will simply extract the numbers which are common in it. हम यही करते हैं. If you look class, we have number 5 is common in all 3 numbers. So we will extract it, we will circle it, and if you look the 2 number which is only 1 time, 3 is involved only 1 time and 5 is involved only 1 time. So in HCF class, if you remember, when we will solve HCF by using prime factorization, हम क्या करते थे? We will simply write the numbers which are common in it. ठीक है? और जो numbers common नहीं होते थे, we will leave it. But in LCM, we will also multiply the numbers which are not common. ठीक है, हम उन नंबर्स को भी मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे जो कॉमन नहीं है. नाउ द नंबर विच इज कॉमन इन इट, आई विल राइट ओनली 1 टाइम. सो दिस इज इन्वॉल्व which represents 5. 5 is involved in 3 of them, so I will circle it and I will write only 1 time. Now there is a sign of multiplication I will write here, and if you look class, we have 2, we have 3 and we have 5, which we have these numbers in the end which are not common in 3 of them. Now simply in the end I will multiply all the numbers. 5 2 times 10, 10 3 times 30, and 30 into 5 class 15 and 25. So this is all which is related to your previous lesson. Now class, today we will solve its related word problems. We have first word problem which is page number 46 and exercise number 2F. Clear? Now, the statement is class, what is the least number of children? What is the least number of children who may be arranged in rows, who may be arranged in rows 12, 15 and 9. Okay? So according to word problems, we have discussed some of instructions. So who will tell me what instructions that we have to kept in our mind when we will solve word problems? जब हम word problem solve करते हैं तो क्या चीजें अपने mind में रखते हैं? What instructions I told you class? जी, खंसा. Very good. Class, first instruction is to read. Second is to write. The second is to understanding. Okay? The second is to understanding. The third is to write, and the fourth is to solve. These are the instructions, class. Okay, now I am going to read which is the first instruction of solving word problem. Now, I am going to read. You have to listen, class, very carefully. So, class, now I am going to read the word problem, which is, what is the least number of children who may be arranged in rows 12, 15 and 9? If you look, class, the first instruction that I have done, which is read. Now moving to the next, which is understanding. अब इससे हम लोगों को क्या पता चल रहा है? What you understand in this? जी, इसमें उसने क्या पूछा हुआ है कि लीस्ट नंबर ऑफ चिल्ड्रन हम लोगों ने बताने हैं जो कि अरेंज हो सकते हैं रोज में, दैट इज उनकी जो पोजीशन उसने बता दी है वो क्या है 12, 15 एंड 9. वो हो सकते हैं इन पोजीशंस पे, एंड वी वांट टू फाइंड द लीस्ट नंबर ऑफ चिल्ड्रन. लीस्ट. So if you remember, class, we have discussed already we discussed the method of LCM by prime factorization. अब least means LCM. Least means least, L for least and lowest. और उसमें हम लोगों ने क्या बताना है? Number of children, least. So I have 3 numbers. I will do by prime factorization, which is 12, 15 and 9. If you look, class, we have first number which is 12. हम लोगों को क्या चाहिए? पहला नंबर चाहिए जो कि क्या है? 12 है. ठीक है? Now we have 2 at its unit place. We have 2 at its unit place. Now we will simply start from number 2. ठीक है? हमने divisibility का रूल पढ़ा था. If the number ended with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8, we will simply start from number 2. If you remember, class, we Very good. 2 6 times. Okay? 2 6 times. Now we have 6. 2 3 times. Now 3 1 times. Next we have 15. हमारे पास क्या है 15. If you class look, we have 5 at its unit place, so we can't divide it by this number on the table of 2, because for 2 we want 0 2 4 6 and 8 on its unit place, but यहाँ तो नहीं है ना, यहाँ तो नहीं है हमारे पास. Then what would we do? We will simply satisfying or find the divisibility rule for number 3. 1 plus 5 which is 6. यही होता है ना 3 के लिए. We will simply add or sum the digits of the given number. We have 2 digit number which is 15. We will simple add 2 digits which is 6 in the end. So class, we will take 3 times because 6 is divisible by 3. हम क्या देखते हैं 3 के लिए रूल? We will simply look at the number. We will simple add the digits class. Now if the given number is divisible by 3, then we will say the given number is divisible by 3. Now I will take from 3. As you know 3 5 times 15. 5 is a prime number, so I will write 5 1 times, because for prime numbers we have discussed the condition which is numbers having 2 factors which are 1 and itself. वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ अपने टेबल पे जाते हैं या फिर नंबर 1 पे. So I will take 5. Now class, we have number 3. For number 3 we will not take 3 times. We will not divide it by 2. हम 2 से नहीं करेंगे. We will simply divide it by 3. Fine. 3 times 9. Now 3 is a prime number because it has only 2 factors class. And which are they? Who will tell me? Yes, Abdul Basit, you tell me. Very good. 3 is a prime number because it has only 2 factors, 1 and 3. Now 3 1 times 3. In the nth class, we will write all the numbers. We have first number which is 12, then we have 15 and then we have 9. We will multiply the numbers one by one which are common in it. So in 12 we have 2 multiply 2 into 3. ये common है हमारे पास. We will write it. Now if you look class, we have next number which is 15, and the common number in 15 is 3 into 5. I will write 3 below 3 and multiplication 5 I will write here. Then class, we have 9, and for 9 we have common numbers is 3 into 3. I will write 3 into 3. ये इजी होता है हमारे लिए कि जो कॉमन है हम उसके नीचे कॉमन ही लिखें. ठीक है. Now if you look, there is only one number which are common in 3 of them. तीनों में कॉमन है, so I will circle it class. Now I will write only one time of 3. So if you remember class, we have discussed class in LCM, when we will solve LCM by prime factorization, we will write or we will multiply in the end which are common and which are not common. ठीक है. जो कॉमन होते हैं वो भी मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं और जो नहीं होते वो भी करते हैं. Now 1 2, there are 2 times of 2, then we have 1 time of 5 and then we have 3. So 3 2 times 6, 6 2 times 12, 12 5 times 60 and 60 into 3 class. We will simply solve it 60 into 3. 30 times 0, 36 times 18. 180. Fine. We have 180 number of children who are arranged in rows and their positions are 12, 15 and 9th. ठीक है, जो उनकी नंबर ऑफ रोज हैं उनमें कितने बच्चे बैठे हुए थे हम लोगों ने ये बताना था. लीस्ट नंबर ऑफ चिल्ड्रंस दैट आर सिटिंग और अरेंज्ड इन द रोज ऑफ 12, 15 and 9. So we have in the end is 180. 180 students are arranged in rows of 12, 15 and 9. So class, this is all you have to solve and practice word problems which are related to LCM by using prime factorization. If you find any difficulty, you can ask me. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.